One should always be preparing for a big one. This does not make it less likely. There is about a 1 in 20 chance that this location will be having an even bigger earthquake within the next few days, that we have not yet seen the biggest earthquake of the sequence. It's certain that this area is going to be shaken a lot today, and some of those aftershocks will probably exceed magnitude 5, which means they...
All right, so you've been listening to renowned seismologist Dr. Lucy Jones, and I just want to highlight what she has been repeating, that we may not have seen the biggest shake yet. Again, if you're just joining a 6.4 magnitude earthquake epicenter in the middle of those red circles, Ridgecrest, about 150 miles away from Los Angeles, kind of in between Bakersfield and Las Vegas. I'm getting tweets from so many of you guys describing what it felt like. Sarah Seidner, just bringing you back in, the word I keep hearing is rolling, shaking. And when it comes to Ridgecrest, you were reporting when we spoke last about fires. Now you're hearing about rescues.
Yes, and I should also mention this. We are just getting this in from several different people in the Ridgecrest area that they have felt another fairly strong aftershock there in Ridgecrest. You heard seismologist Lucy Jones, who everyone in this area certainly knows. She is known around the world for her work with earthquakes. She said this area is going to see a lot of shaking today. She is on the money. They are feeling aftershocks as we speak. People are talking about how strong they feel, and they definitely feel another feeling of a sort of a rolling earthquake. It certainly doesn't feel good, especially when you've had one that is about a 6.4 magnitude. The other concerning thing, obviously, to people is this a precursor to something bigger? And again, seismologist Jones talking about the fact that there's a 1 in 20 chance that there could be a bigger event that happens. And just to give you some idea of how these work, I mean, she also told us before this press conference that there was a 4.2 earthquake that hit Ridgecrest just a half an hour before. That's right. So there has been a foreshock. Is it possible that this 6.4 is a foreshock? Absolutely. Hopefully not, because the next size could be bigger and could be much more damaging. But there is damage we're hearing from at least one hotel in the area there. You're seeing some pictures there of the lights moving around and back and forth. These are the things, and this is why in the areas where there are earthquakes, whether it's here or around the world, I've experienced a stronger one in, for example, Chile. This is why they tell you to get underneath something that's solid. So that table that you see there in the video, that is where you want to go, because things do fall, and a lot of people get injured not by the event itself, but obviously it throws things off of shelves. Sometimes if something is built with bricks and you're outside, those come falling off, which is why building codes have changed over the years. But there could be, and there will be, according to the seismologists, and we know that there already are, aftershocks that people are experiencing. And frankly, it's scary for people to go through this. You have no control over this. I do want to mention one more thing. I know I need to hurry, but I need to mention one more thing. There is something called a shake alert, and I had downloaded it as soon as I found out about it in Los Angeles. And this city has to come up with, the mayor here come up with this idea that everyone should have an app, and that when there's an earthquake, if there's a way to alert people even 5 to 10 seconds ahead of a big event. It did not go off on my phone. In other words, I did not know that an earthquake was coming. But Lucy Jones there said, yes, actually, it did detect the earthquake here in Los Angeles, but it may not have been strong enough here for us to get the alert. I looked on the alert, and it did say that an earthquake had happened. I just didn't know not even a second before. So it should be noted that this is stronger in Ridgecrest and stronger, for example, in Las Vegas, which is closer because the epicenter is there and closer to Las Vegas as well.
Yeah, well, you heard Lucy Jones say we want to talk to people from Ridgecrest and China Lake. Sarah, thank you very much. Let's do that right now. I have Alexis Bird on the phone with me. She is near the epicenter there in Ridgecrest. So, Alexis, first of all, how are you doing? You okay?
I'm okay. Yeah.
You're okay? Okay. So 6.4, and you just heard the seismologist say there have been, or there will continue to be for a while, other aftershocks. First, just what did it feel like?
It just started like shaking, and then it just started rolling.
And when we hear the word rolling, how do you mean?
It just like the ground underneath you is rolling, like you're on a boat or in the water or something.
And it's this rolling sensation. How long did it last? How many seconds would you guess?
it felt like forever.
Felt
it was
like-
probably a good minute or so.
Was it frightening? Did you know what was happening?
Oh yeah, I was terrified.
You were
My
terrified.
husband just kept saying, "Get outside, get outside," and I was like, "I'm not going outside."
No thanks, honey. I'm going to stay inside and ride out whatever this is. And
Yeah.
it's my understanding you're from Ridgecrest, so you're from this part of the country. Earthquakes, Southern California, synonymous. Had you ever experienced something like this before?
I've experienced a couple when I was younger, not so much as an adult. This one was a lot bigger than any I do remember.
Okay, and we've been hearing, and you tell me if you've heard anything. There are reports, Alexis, of some fires in the Ridgecrest area as a result of this earthquake. Do you have any neighbors or friends or anyone who's reported, seeing anything of that nature, or even just damage?
So the power is out in
It is.
Part of the town, Ridgecrest Heights. I live like out in the Acres area, so I drove into town and yeah, we've seen a fire.
Can you describe where was the fire?
It was over, I would say, in the east side of town, like on your way out to Trona that way. Is where we saw a fire. Trona, Cyril's Valley.
Understand. I know that there obviously fire department responding to that and some rescues. Have you felt aftershocks?
I did feel one, but I haven't felt any of the others, and that's probably because I was driving.
Are you at home now? Are you hunkered down for potentially additional aftershocks? I mean, what
I'm at a friend's house right now. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna wait it out.
Okay. Well, happy Independence Day to you there in Southern California, Alexis. Thank you so much for jumping on the phone with me,
Happy 4th of July.
Hopefully this will end soon for you guys. I've got Carolyn Storrust, who works at High Desert Haven Assisted Living Facility in Ridgecrest as well. Again, this is near the epicenter of this quake. So, Carolyn, same question to you. What did it feel like?
Probably it was like you could hear a rumble, and the ground started shaking, and you thought, oh, it's just a little earthquake, and then it hit hard, and then everything really started shaking, and I thought, well, this might be it. So, but I managed to get out of the room, and so I'm at an assisted living, so we had people coming out of the room frightened, and it was kind of scary ordeal.
So you are, what do you do, if you don't mind me asking? You work at this assisted living facility? Are you helping
Yes.
folks in the home?
It's an assisted living where a lot of people, the elderly, live, and we assist them. And I'm the residential care manager here. So,
Oh my goodness! For all those good people. And the power's out,
yeah,
Carolyn. I hear the
you
power's
do
out.
first is the question. Yes,
And
the power went out, and then the backup lights came on, and then we had the aftershock, and then it all went out. So right now our goal is to keep everybody hydrated, and cool, and keep them away from any more windows, or, and we're trying to clean up the mess because we had a lot of tipped over dressers and TVs and everything. So it's pretty scary.
So it was that strong that dressers tipped over.
We had dressers, pictures, TVs. You can see, smoke out in Ridgecrest where there's probably been accidents and fires. It was scary, man. It was scary. Yeah, we're having another one right now. Hang on.
Right now.
Yep.
Hang with me, Carolyn.
I'm a little out of breath because all I could care about at the moment was my babies or my children. So, but you're stuck at work and you got to pull it together and focus on everybody else.
No, take a breath with me. Take a breath. And then first, are your kids okay?
All my kids are okay. All accounted for, so.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. It's very hot in here.
How warm is it? How warm is it about?
Well, I'd have to go down and check the temperature, but it feels probably about 90.
Oof. So 90-ish
So,
degrees.
yeah,
no power.
It feels that
You're
way.
at this assisted living facility, worried about your children. taking care of all these folks in the home. How are the folks in the home faring?
Everybody at first, they all kind of went together. They stayed together, a little scared, and then they finally have just now starting to pick up, just go on. In fact, they're all getting ready to go to lunch, and we're just kind of maneuvering in the dark. So we got doors open and fans blowing. So, well, not really fans.
Everybody to come back in the lobby.
What is that an announcement?
Okay, so we're being ordered back into the lobby area. Everybody's got to come out of their rooms. So I'm going to have to go.
Okay, you take care of everyone there and take care of yourself. Carolyn, thank you so much for all that you're doing and for jumping on the phone with me. I appreciate it very much.